By a show of hands, how many of you actually enjoy going out to a store like Gap or H&M and enjoy buying clothing for yourself? I would imagine probably most, if not all of you, probably don't enjoy this particular thing. Actually, I don't think I actually really met a guy who said he absolutely enjoys going out and buying clothing for himself. Hands, how many of you actually or like Gap or H&M buying? Except for me. But I digress. A lot of you guys actually don't like it because you really don't know what you're looking for, nor do you really have the patience, nor the timing, nor really the budget to really know. Welcome to HP Fashion, where we give you tips and advice for men's fashion, grooming, and lifestyle. I'm your host, Zach Fobbs. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when more great content is dropped, just like this. Great content is dropped just like this. Great content is alright, so let's get started. Here are 8 tips and hacks on how you can make in-store shopping a lot easier for yourself, starting with number 1, and that's going to be dress very simple. What I mean by this is that you want to be as comfortable as possible when you're going out to the store. You don't really want to be there, you don't want to be there for a long period of time, so make sure that you're dressing as simple as possible. What I mean by this is that go out in a simple t-shirt and jeans and some nice looking canvas sneaks. That's all you need, because you're going to be trying on some clothing. You don't really want to have on an outfit that's going to be very complicated. It's going to take you some time to try to take off and put it back on again when you're trying on different. Know what you're looking for. I know a lot of times when we go to these department stores, we're really, just browsing, and we don't really exactly know what we're typically trying to go for. Just think about what other type of occasions that you have coming up in the next couple of weeks. You have that wedding you want to try to go to. You have that important business meeting with your boss that you really want to try to convince that you're worthy of that promotion. Think about what you're trying to do for over the next few weeks of your life, and plan your outfits accordingly to that. And if it has to deal with a new piece of clothing, that's a win-win. Therefore, you have a target. You actually know what you're going for, thus limiting the time that you're in a department store, and you can just go in, see what you have, see what you are looking for, and if they don't have it, see something similar that they have to it. And 3, now this is important, know your budget. I can't tell you how many times that I have been bringing up guys, and they're confident in what they're trying to buy, and sure, it could be a lot of it, but once they start paying, they just are outstanded by the pricing because it's out of their budget, or God forbid that their card got declined, and they're just in complete awe in what they're seeing. I'm like, how are you walking around as a human being and you don't know how much money is in your bank account? Which I do not understand. Unless like a drastic bill had just automatically came out at like 2 p.m. in the middle of the day, I would understand then. But me personally, I know what type of budget I would have when going into the Gap. I know exactly what type of money I need to be spending in order to make sure that I can still eat for the week. And I guess that's pretty much it. Know what you can spend, know what's within your range, and try not to go crazy. Plus, it goes with the other tip I told you before. If you know your budget, you know exactly what type of clothing you can afford, how much clothing you can afford. The list can go on and on. You're in, you're out in no time at all. How much clothing you can afford. The list can go on and on. You're in, you're out in no time at all. How much clothing you can afford. The list can go on and on. You're in, you're out in no time at all. How much clothing you can afford. The list can go on and on. You're in, you're out in no time at all. how much clothing you can afford. You know, the list can go on and on. You're in, you're out in no time at all. On and on. You're in, you're out in no time. Now, if your budget's a little tight and you want to make sure that you're getting the best bang out of your buck, you can do number 4, and that's about any sales or any promotions that the store may have going on. Sometimes a lot of stores, they won't tell you exactly what sort of promotion they got going on, or if it's like some sort of promotion that you may have to ask an associate just specifically, you know, hey, what type of coupons do you guys have offering for customers today? And probably like maybe 8 out of 10 times, they'll actually give you an extra one, maybe on top of whatever sale they got going on, or if there's one that you particularly don't know about, now you know. This is sort of the, you know, surefire way that you're getting the best bang out of your buck. It always sucks, you know, paying for something full price for retail, but